Hello everyone, the film I'm bringing to you today is Bald Detective from the Best Partner series, 1982. The film was directed by Eric Zhang and starred Sam Hui. It imitated the style of the European and American 007 series. It's a modern comedic-style action film. The story takes place in Hong Kong. The scene is the Italian mafia trading diamonds. And on the opposite building, our protagonist, King Kong, is preparing to steal these diamonds. King Kong unfolds a series of superb stunts, using cables and missiles to break in through the windows. Smoke bombs disturb the line of sight. King Kong took advantage of the chaos, grabbed the diamonds, and fled successfully, but left a white glove in the escape. Monty, a big man from the trading side, took this white glove back to Italy and found mafia godfather Anthony. Suspected that the diamonds are in the hands of the international thief codenamed White Gloves. But Anthony found White Gloves. In the conversation, found out that it was not White Gloves who did it. Anthony threatening him with his life to find the diamonds. White Gloves had to compromise under the threat. The Hong Kong police attach great importance to this diamond robbery case, invited White Gloves' arch-nemesis, Bald Guy, to come and help, and sent Tomboy He Dongsha to assist. When Bald Guy's flight arrived at the airport, Tomboy went to the airport to arrest the informant she was dealing with for clues. Also learned from the clues provided by the informant that a jewelry shop would be robbed, so he went to the gold shop in advance to warn the staff there. When she happened to encounter the robbers robbing, and Bald Guy was picked up by his police colleagues and heard the robbery news in the car. So he went to the gold shop to help out, but was intercepted by the successful robbers as soon as he arrived. Bald Guy was forced to be the driver of the robber. Bald Guy dealt with the robbers by overturning the car. Unexpectedly, he was pulled back to the police station for questioning by Tomboy, who rushed over. From this point on, the fate of Bald Guy and Tomboy began. The director proved Bald Guy's police identity, so he avoided being troubled by Tomboy. The chief kept Bald Guy's identity a secret, let Tomboy provide accommodation and pretend to be Bald Guy's wife. Investigate the diamond robbery case secretly. The police received information that King Kong and his underling Confused Insect might be related to the case. When Bald Guy and Tomboy were together monitoring King Kong, they found that White Gloves were also monitoring King Kong. So Bald Guy went directly to chase White Gloves, leaving Tomboy to arrest King Kong. After some chasing, Bald Guy's car was scrapped, and White Gloves escaped. On Tomboy's side, King Kong used a little trick but ended up losing him in the end. Because King Kong couldn't keep the secret, the diamond was hidden by Confused Insect. Confused Insect's philandering offended the big boss of the gang, Kwong. Before he escaped, he asked King Kong to a restaurant to tell him about the whereabouts of the diamonds. Kwong sent someone to catch Confused Insect and wanted to hang him up and kill him. Just before Confused Insect died, he told King Kong that the hiding place of the diamond was tattooed on his two girlfriends and he left a last word, Rose. King Kong was arrested by the police before he had time to mourn. Bald Guy was only interested in catching White Gloves. White Gloves were monitoring King Kong because of the diamonds. So White Gloves tried to get the diamond back from King Kong. Bald Guy pretended to let King Kong go and arranged for someone to pretend to be White Gloves' subordinate to assassinate King Kong. King Kong was forced to escape on a wire but also forced into a desperate situation. Saved by Bald Guy and threatened to cooperate to find diamonds and catch White Gloves, King Kong had to agree. The two came to a tattoo shop but got nothing. They found a door nearby with a rose pattern. The two instantly understood Confused Insect's last words. They quickly got a photo. The photo shows the names of Confused Insect's two girlfriends. The first woman is Mary, who does taxi dispatch. They lied that Confused Insect left Mary an inheritance of $500,000 and needed her to take a picture of the tattoo on her but to prove her identity. When the two got the photo, they were stopped by Mary's brother Kwong. After some torture, they tried to kill them with the railroad tracks. They were saved by White Gloves, who was following them at the critical moment. White Gloves still needed King Kong to find the diamonds. Afterwards, Bald Guy and King Kong went to the hospital for treatment. Kwong didn't let them go. Finally, After some noise, White Gloves bombed him to death. Bald Guy, in order to get Tomboy to cooperate with their investigation, made Black Cat talk to her for him. Let Bald Guy say some touching words to Tomboy. Who knew this made Tomboy fall for Bald Guy? During the process of getting along later, Bald Guy also fell in love with Tomboy. The two eventually ended up together. King Kong and Bald Guy found another girlfriend of Confused Insect and made Tomboy take a picture of her when she changed clothes to get information. Through the information, they found the location of the diamond. When they salvaged it up, they encountered the snatching of White Gloves. But King Kong passed with a fake. White Gloves did not give up on arresting them. King Kong and Bald Guy used various methods to still couldn't shake off the other party. Finally, King Kong used a car bomb to solve the vehicles chasing them. Just as they were celebrating, White Gloves attacked Bald Guy. In his anger, King Kong went straight to chase White Gloves. After some chasing, the non-swimmer White Gloves drowned in the sea. King Kong turned around and saw Bald Guy with a face cover, thinking Bald Guy had been killed. Was heartbroken to find out Bald Guy was faking his death to trick him. In the process of their fight, they accidentally entered the vicious dog area. In the end, King Kong carried Bald Guy and fled. This film combines comedy, tear-jerking moments, and exciting elements, with a series of absurd and funny scenes. The backstory is full of humanity and deep sentiment. There are many chase scenes and stunt scenes in the film. This is also one of the highlights of the film. The car stunts performed by King Kong in the film were too risky. Even Hollywood stunt performers didn't dare to take on the job. In the end, it was all done by Ko Sho Liang alone. His moves were clean, efficient, and beautiful. Ko Sho Liang also started his daredevil career doing car stunts because of this. Although this film is said to imitate the style of Western films like 007. But in fact, it uses the packaging methods of Western films. It integrates Eastern aesthetic culture, introducing modern elements and the comedic elements of Hong Kong life. The rhythm of the film is compact. The frequent adventure scenes have also become a highlight of the film. Although it's a commercial comedy, but its creative segments are admirable. For example, Black Cat stole diamonds by sliding on a rope and breaking the window. Riding a motorcycle in an elevator in a building. Driving a car out of the building, flying a hang glider in the city. Escaping by means of a tightrope, etc. These, in terms of films at that time, can be said to be unprecedented creative segments, which also led a new trend in the film industry. That's it, thank you for watching this film.